What is up, guys? I gotta get out of here and go to work soon. I gotta get changed. But I just figured I'd drop in and give you guys a quick update as I was working on some stuff down here in the studio this morning. A buddy of mine came over during the weekend to help me put together this stand, right? Which is a Vivo 3 monitor stand to go with these three 27-inch monitors. The monitors fit, but for whatever reason, I couldn't make this monitor line up evenly. Like, it was down here, and I tried all the adjustments, pulled off everything. It still would never quite go even, and when I did get it just about even, it was angled this way, coming out like spacing. What's up, guys? This one was low, like down here, and then this one was high up here, and there's not a lot you can do with this. It's crazy. Plus, once I put the three monitors on the stand, it's got the single base, which is supposed to be able to hold. It says up to 32 inches. Morning, guys. It was falling forward, literally, like that. And I was like, that's not good. So I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, and I got bungee cords and weights. How ghetto is that? But I was like, I want to try to make this work. So I got the bungee cords and weights. It wouldn't fall forward. But I can't line them up. So my question is, what do you guys think about the regular stand? I'm about to just put them on this stand and leave them on here. The only thing I don't like is that this stand is so deep. Like, it doesn't leave you a lot of space on the front of the desk. But it's nice. It's got some cord management, whatever, that you can flow through right here. So, I mean, the thing is, it's not going to be here. This monitor is going to be on the thicker part here. So you have the center one as far back as it can go, just like this, but further back. And then this one on the left of it. And there's another one which is currently sitting right there. That'll go on the right of it. And then I could probably line them up a whole lot easier using just the base. The only thing I really hate is that I lose all the space under the monitors like I would have had here, the side monitors. But I think I'm going to have to do that for now, because I don't like this three-arm thing. If I had 24-inch monitors, it'd be perfect. Even though it fits, it definitely fits. I have photos, it fits. You can put the 27s, you can even get nice curves to the arm. It's fine. Like, I can curve it this much to make it come totally angled like this, and it works. But, you know, better than 45 degrees even. But I don't like that I need to put weights back here to make it stay up. And I don't like that I can't line them up. Unless you guys know of something I don't know that dealing with these stands, because the only adjustment points are right here, right here, right here, and right here. And I've done everything I can to adjust this coming out. This can't move, the center one, only left and right and a little up and down, but it can't move height or anything. Once it's plugged in, it's plugged in. You know, it's screwed in to holes back here. And these are just meant to be straight. So both arms come out directly straight from this center mount, and they should line up. But they don't. And this can't move. Like, I can move this by the joint of it up and down, like left and right or whatever. I tightened it now, but when I put the monitor on it, it was falling a little too easy even when I tightened it. So Vivo stand, which is this right here, stand V10 3F. It's cool. I can't say it's bad. If I had three 24-inch monitors, I'd be cool with it. But these 27s claims they hold 22 pounds per arm, and I guess it does. But you know, 22 pounds per arm, it does technically hold it, but it falls forward if you want to make a wide enough angle with it, so that's not really holding it. And I went to Dick's and spent $40 on weights and bungee cords and whatever to make it work. So I don't know. I'm gonna try the regular stands, I think. And my buddy came over, helped me put that together, and thank goodness he did, because we went and put this together, right? We got the center monitor on, no problem. When I went to go put this monitor on, the whole thing was falling to the right. It would just fall over without the one on the left. So it was definitely a two-person job. Like, this base needs more weight. And there's a space at the bottom of this base where I can attach these bungee cords to, and when I do that, it still falls forward. It has to be at the top because all the weight is up here on these arms, so when you attach it below, it doesn't really do much, it just falls anyway. So for now, plates of desk building and getting all this stuff going, that's what I'm doing. So I don't know, maybe you guys could help me out. Is there something else I could try to line these things up? Because this does not, when you put them on, I mean, I took them off. I probably should have left it on, but I was frustrated. When the monitor's resting on here, and they're all using the same exact bracket, this side is down here like this, and this side, once it's on, you see this one, I can move up and down a little, I guess. No, I still can't. The monitor will move it. Even when it's even, because this is all straight, right? When I make the other one straight, this one's up here, like slightly above. And this one's down here. This one's close on the right. But on the left, this one's like way down here. And the only way to make it go up is to pull the bottom of the monitor. Then it lines up, but then the bottom of the monitor is kicked out to here and it doesn't line up anyway. So any of you guys with more experience of these stands than I have, I don't know if you're seeing something else I could try to adjust. I might give it a shot, but I don't really, I mean, I pulled these off on the other side. I didn't take them off on this side because this side was already close to being lined up. Custom make something. Wall mounts. Yeah, I mean, I could wall mount individually, but then that's a problem too. You can't, there's like no 3 monitor wall mount itself. The ones that go on the wall are only for 1, right? So if I put 3 in the wall, that means that I have to measure and be exact on point pretty much with each 3 of them for distance between them, for the exact angle and curve that I want, and also the height, because if the height is a little off, I might not be able to line them up evenly. So that was the reason I didn't want to try the wall mount, because I got to get 3 of them in exactly the right spacing, and I'd want one of them to literally be a corner wall mount, because I want this monitor to be resting right in the corner. And I didn't see any actual corner wall mounts. I mean, I could probably mount it just to the right or the left and bend a little, but I'm not sure that I could get the curve I want doing that. And then you got to make sure, like, okay, this one goes exactly this far off to the side and measure to the same height. This one exactly this far off to the side, measure to the same height. I don't know. I mean, maybe I could try that, but you know, that's kind of where I'm at. But I don't mind. I think that this stand is actually well designed in the front. It doesn't take up any more space than where the monitor is, so it won't protrude at all frontward. But it's just so damn big in the back for no good reason. And basically the higher you want the monitor, actually, I think, the worse it'll be. Because you're going to start pushing this. No, actually it doesn't matter. If you do that and then tilt it down, then it's protruding in the front a bit, but then I could tilt it down. Maybe I can do something like that, and then it's a little further back, but you still do lose all the space in the front. Like, why does this have to be so big? I could put something here, maybe like a shield over here or whatever. It's not that bad. I could figure it out, but I really wanted a single solution with only one thing on the desk. I could try there's these triple arms with gas pistons. I thought about trying those, but those only screw onto the back of the desk, right? And this desk is particle board and has that cutout back there. So if it fits right in the cutout, I could possibly screw it in the corner, but then it raises up and it's all the way to the wall, and the angle of the arms, as you can see from here, this is already almost at the wall and almost at the wall. I don't think it's gonna fit. And I can't drill through this desk because there's cardboard in there. So I may be stuck, I think, with the Samsung things for now. But if you guys in the comments hit me up with any other ideas you have, I'll be willing to check them out and maybe try them if any of you guys have messed with it before. But for now, I gotta go to work. I just wanted to show you guys what was happening. I was getting these monitors up, and they looked okay, like I said, on the arm, but they weren't lining up right. And I know, at least with the stand from Samsung, I can line it up right. What's up, Kiko? What's up, so? Wall mount would definitely work over stands. Had similar problem. Moved desks and sat monitor on normal stand. Worked. Did I? No, so you missed it. I didn't screw it against the wall because it was falling forward. I actually bought bungee cords and hung them down the back with weights attached to them. Some ghetto-ness. But, you know, resourcefulness, that's what you gotta do, make it work. So it won't fall forward, but now I look at it this way. I could return the stand, which was like $80. I spent $40 or so on the weights and the bungee cords. I could return those. So there's $120 back in my pocket, at least for now. But if you look at, there's ones called, like a company called Mount It, and they have these silver ones, and they look really nice, and they can clamp onto the back of the desk, but they're not meant for the corner. They're meant to be somewhere straight so that your monitors can go about. And the way my desk is, man, I don't have enough depth on this side to do that straight. Like, it'll take up too much space. I need the big monitors to be in the corner because I'm gonna have other monitors over here, smaller ones, the ones I have now, 24s. And you know, like I'll have a Plex server over here, and on that side it's gonna wind up being like a download center and probably a VPN to get into my house from outside, things like that. So there'll be other little computers up there. I still gotta fit my computers up there. It's gonna be crazy. Like, as big as this desk is, with all the stuff that I'm gonna put up here, I got shields, Xboxes. I still gotta put a TV on the wall above the monitors. It's gonna be pretty damn full. Like, there's not gonna be a lot of space on this desk. Wall-mounted tracks. The Juggernaut saying you can get wall-mounted tracks that you can mount your monitors on and slide them along. Ooh, Jug, send me a link for that, please. I gotta check that out because that might possibly work. Samsung, the wall and the curve version. Can't believe bungee and weights are not. Well, I would have expected, right? This thing says point blank, okay, that it holds, I'm gonna open it right now. Do not exceed weight capacity, 66 pounds. It says it right here, all right? And 66 pounds is 22 pounds per arm, since there's 3 arms. And it actually says that on the website. When you go on Amazon, where I got this from, the manufacturer says can hold up to 22 pounds on each arm. Well, these monitors are like 10 pounds, guys. 11 tops, something like that, 10 and change. All right, I put them up here, and it falls forward. So that's like half your rated capacity, and it's falling forward. So I give a big no-no to this stand if you have big monitors. If you got like 24s, you could probably do whatever you want with them. It's actually a nice stand, but it doesn't work for my purposes. So, but Jug, definitely send me you know, oh damn, sorry to hear that, so. Shit. Look at you spending all, I'm not spending, I don't have any YouTube riches to spend. I'm spending my credit cards right now setting this up. Well, everybody's saying wall mounts. Again, there's no triple monitor wall mount. So, and I can't make a single wall mount in a corner. It doesn't work. They don't make any like that. So it would be a little tricky, and I might not get exactly the right angle. If somebody knows of a way that, if they have a single monitor corner wall mount that they've seen, you know, shoot me a link in the comments on this video. What's up, Jeff? Thanks, Gamorian. It's gonna be a little tricky, you know, with those wall mounts. You gotta get them exactly the right height, and that's assuming my almost 100-year-old house, that the walls are even level, right? Because I could measure up on one wall, you know, whatever, say 4 feet, and the other wall go up 4 feet and mark it and screw it in, but they're actually going to be off center because the house is almost 100 years old. So it definitely creates some issues. They do have arm mounts at Costco that swivel and bend to fill that corner for you. But Sandy, do those go? Oh, I see what you're saying. You mount it flat on a wall and then bend it into the corner. Yeah, I've seen those too. I just don't know if that's going to restrict my ability to make a perfect curve through the corner or not. You know, I'll check them out though. It's a possibility. But for now, in the first iteration of the desk, I believe that it's just going to go on the original stand, and I'll probably just lower it down some. I don't know, something like that maybe, so that it's kind of even. Maybe like in that area, because the stand itself has a lot of this original stand has a lot of give. Like I said, I just hate losing this. I think I need to raise it up high enough that I can fit like my shield down here and something else on that side, and the same for each monitor. Because this one stand is smaller than that one, and now I'm gonna put 3 of those on the desk. But this is the only place I really have the depth, and I can curve it, you know, around here to do it. So I'm gonna check it out, see what I can come up with. But thanks, guys. I do appreciate the suggestions. Tech Orbits on Amazon have 3 monitor single clamp mounts. Yeah, you mean where it clamps to the desk. I can't do that because my desk is cheap. The desk itself weighs like nothing. If I clamp that to the back of the desk, it probably will end up breaking a hole in the desk. The only thing I could do maybe is get custom cut pieces of wood, put it on the back of the desk, and also on the bottom and the top, and then clamp it to the wood so that it disperses the weight a little more. But I've yet to see a clamp on that actually fits and is designed to go in a corner like that. I haven't found one. So they're all meant to go flat against the back of the desk. So it's driving me a little nuts. Have I checked ErgoPrize? They have good mounts. I haven't checked. I've just checked Amazon all over the place. And I've looked up like online best monitor mounts, things like that, and looked through a bunch of them. And I can't seem to find something that actually works for this space. And when you go online and you look at because the desktop is from IKEA, when you look at the things, people all say like, don't clamp a mount to this. There's pictures of like people's whole monitor stands falling forward on the desk because it broke through the desk. And the only way you can do it is if you actually put like some kind of wood underneath and on top. So maybe I'll do that at a certain point and give it a shot. But again, they don't clamp in the corner, so that kind of gets me. And the room is not that big, so I need the corner, unfortunately. But Jugs, send me a link to those things you're talking about where you can slide it on the arm, because it like slide it along a track. If you can find a link for that and send it to me, I really appreciate it. That might be something I could do, especially if they have a rounded portion of the track so that I could actually curve the monitor into the corner. That would be fantastic. Because then I could be sure that they're level, because then all I need is a level on the wall, and I have a laser level, and I could run the track across both walls and make sure it stays level. That could possibly work. And that would give me the absolute most space imaginable, because your monitor would literally be like practically right up against the wall. That would be awesome. So yeah, guys, I have to unfortunately get to work. Sorry I did not end up getting to do a normal video this weekend. Because I ended up put and yeah, yesterday my only chance to. So we spent 6 hours online standing, with very few occasions to take a momentary sit somewhere along the line, to get to that throne. And Sean says I'm buffering. Anyway, we had hopefully that clears itself up. But yeah, it was 6 hours waiting on that line to get to the throne, but cool photos. And it didn't seem as long since we were there talking to each other and doing whatever, but first time in my life I ever did something like that, where I went like hard to try to just sit on some sort of show or movie prop. Being in New York, you see that kind of stuff often, and you kind of become immune to it to some extent, or you just don't care about it because you see all these tourists doing it. But the wife really wanted to go, so I decided, I'll go, and I really wanted to sit in the chair. Would I have done it by myself waiting 6 hours? Probably not. I probably would have looked at that and went, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to. But once I got there, I was like, this is real cool. So I posted a photo in the Facebook group. I'm sure most of you guys saw it that are on here that are also in the Facebook group. But yeah, that's what ended up happening there. It was only there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I didn't find out about it until Friday night. I didn't think we were going to go do it, and then my wife was like, I really want to go, and I was like, all right, we'll go Sunday morning. And we got there like right when the park opened up where it is. It's in this old army base, which actually still has army personnel on it. There's also like fire department training on there, and there's a part of it that's open to the public for a park, but it's down in the Battery, which is really cool. It's like really old wartime stuff right on the water, and they put this whole thing together and just like dropped a chair in there. Like, but those are like actual chairs they use on the show. So there were 6 thrones throughout the world, only one in the U.S. I said, I gotta do it. Bariatric wall, yeah. I mean, there were some people there that were expecting the wait. I figured since I was going right away, I wouldn't need the wait because I was going right when it opened, but that didn't matter. There were people camped out there from 4:30 in the morning, 3:30, 4:30, or people saying they were there from just to be in the front of the line. And the thing that made me upset though was I spent 6 hours on that line and I'm walking out, right? And they stopped letting people in. So I was almost near the end of the line. And mind you, I got there when like maybe a half hour after the park opened. I was walking in because I couldn't find parking right away. I was at the park when it opened, but I couldn't find parking because everybody else already parked up everywhere. By the time I got there, it was about a half hour after the park opened. And they stopped letting people in because there was over 2,000 people on the line. And there were tons of people that were outside that were getting turned away. But then all of a sudden, right before I was about to get my chance to go on the throne, they let in like 60 people. And then I finished on the throne, whatever, went out. They let in another 40 people. I'm like, those people just showed up. So they're going to get to go in waiting 1 hour, 2 hours tops. And I'm like, I should have just came later. Could have did a whole YouTube show in the morning. But it is what it is. It was a one chance experience. You never get to do it again. So I figured, why not? So it wasn't on my bucket list, but I'm going to put it on the bucket list and cross it off. But anyway, that's that, guys. I definitely have to start getting ready to go to work. Oh, my phone is being crazy with its focusing. I'm going to put the rest of these monitors on their regular stands, line them up, see how it works. And I'll show it to y'all when it's done. And hopefully they can line up against the wall and still give me enough space for some keyboard and mouse and all that good stuff right there. So I will talk to you guys later. Stay supreme, as always. Peace out. And I'll definitely do a video from upstairs ASAP. Maybe tomorrow morning or something. I know the weekend is better because a lot of people are at work. But I'll do one up there. Maybe during the week and another one on the weekend. Something like that. Alright guys, we'll talk soon. Be good. Stay supreme. Peace out. And don't forget, hit me in the comments if you got ideas and suggestions for these monitors.